Hi, I'm Jane. I'm heading back from Africa where I've been living for 4 years. Helping out the Red Cross has been amazing, but I can't wait to get back to London to catch up with my friends and family and start a new job. I hope I can get back into the swing of work quickly. The interview over Skype went well, but it seems things have really moved on in the last 4 years. My last couple of days in Africa were a bit hectic. Didn't get a chance to arrange my journey home from Heathrow. Luckily, I noticed an interactive Europcar advert on the screen in the EasyJet plane and couldn't believe it when a few clicks booked me a hire car to collect at the airport. As I said, things have really moved on. When I booked my car on the flight, Europcar gave me a simple password. I just tap it into the kiosk at the arrivals lounge, wave my Barclaycard with touchless technology, and the kiosk gives me my keys and a printout of my reservation. The car's already waiting for me just outside arrivals. I don't even have to find the rental station, which is just as well with all my bags. The car's perfect, just big enough for my luggage and ready to go. There's even a built-in sat-nav pre-programmed with my home address. Very handy, as it's changed a lot around Heathrow since I've been away. The customer guide on the dashboard reassures me I have first call assist if I need it. Problem is, I need to buy a new mobile first. I get home, no problem, and fall fast asleep on the sofa. First day at work today. I've had a few days to relax since landing. Europcar collected my car bang on time, so no horrible parking charges. Managed to sort out some essentials for the flat. Got a great new mobile phone, an iConnect, does everything including internet and Skype. My broadband's installed, and I've got an amazing home hub system with Bluetooth devices and easy touchscreen control. My sister came round for a glass of champagne, or 3. She shared a link with me via Facebook for hire rewards from Europcar. Gives me 10% off car hire whenever I use it. That will be a fair bit as I'll travel with my job a few times a week, and I'm not buying a car with the parking charges round here. I've missed my little sis. Can't believe electric cars are such a big hit now. Seemed like wishful thinking back in 2010, but now there's a charging station at every petrol station and at the end of every street. I'm no eco-warrior, but I like to do my bit, and it looks good to clients. Europcar have made it so easy to be a bit greener. My sis tells me they were the first to get serious about electric cars, and now she won't use anyone else. I booked my electric car over the phone last week, before I got my broadband installed. They've got an impressive automated voice response system. Because I'd already used them from the airport, the system recognised my voice and got all my important details ready automatically. I just had to choose a car and confirm a delivery time with the agent. So easy. They took me through some insurance options. I chose risk reduction cover as I'm still a bit freaked out by driving in London traffic. They even gave me an optional iConnect dock half price so I could listen to my tunes on my way to work. It was all done in a few seconds, and with all my preferences saved, it'll be even faster next time. Don't want to be late on my first day, so I'm glad I've got the car. Delivered free within 10 minutes of my chosen time. Europcar's We Deliver service is so handy for us Londoners. Even got a text telling me they were on their way an hour before. The Europcar guy had a little moped to get him back, greener than 2 cars and 2 drivers. A few days into the job and it feels like I've never been away. I work remotely from home a lot. I'm using slick conference systems with a 3D image for meetings. Makes me feel like I'm actually in the meeting room. It's really cool. Turns out my company can arrange a car to be dropped off to me whenever I need it, through their corporate arrangements with Europcar. I just contact our fleet guys who reserve me a car using a tool called Car Hire Booker that's integrated with their systems. Or I can book it myself online at home 24/7. The site controls what I'm allowed to book, and it sends automatically to my boss to authorise. No flashy upgrades for me on the company. Our company intranet explained how I can get the online management information, invoices to claim on my expenses, and vehicle information to keep the taxman happy. It's simple, even internationally. I've got a conference in Germany next week, and the car's already booked with a sat-nav included. Easy. A great night out tonight, with mates I haven't seen for 4 years. There's a lot to catch up on. John's now got 2 kids. Nigel's just back from another extreme sports holiday, and Sue's unemployed again. Redundancy. I witter on about how things have changed. I mention the electric Europcar, and suddenly everyone butts in at once. They've all used Europcar recently, and it seems they love the experience. John was talking about his recent family holiday in northern France. They were planning on going with Eurostar, but when they thought about getting into and across London with the kids and all their paraphernalia, they soon changed their minds. They booked a big people carrier online instead. John was never that web savvy, so we were laughing at the prospect of him doing anything online. But even he said online booking was a doddle. He could see how many kids and bags the car would take before booking it, and could even book baby seats. He said it took him a while though, as his youngest started screaming. By the time John got back to the screen, there was a video pop-up with a booking agent asking if he was having problems using the system. He was reassured that he'd got everything right when he received a text confirming his booking. He also got an email link to a guide to driving in northern France with tips on where to visit, so he felt quite pleased with himself. John picked up the people carrier from his local Europcar rental station. They would have delivered it, but John will do anything to get out of packing. His booking confirmation email reminded him to take his driving licence and credit card, and the staff were ready for him with his car cleaned and prepared. They even gave him games and puzzles to amuse the kids on the journey. A quick signature on the portable booking unit and a text to his phone confirmed payment. John hadn't hired a car before, so the Europcar guy talked him through the process, programmed the sat-nav and walked him round the car. It was almost new and one of the latest models with no keys. Pretty useful for our John. As he left the car park, John drove through a scanner which photographed his car for any signs of damage. Armed with a guide to renting and emergency contact numbers, he got home with plenty of time to help with packing. They had a great holiday and even stayed on for a few extra days. John said he just texted extend 3 days with his booking reference, and it was sorted. Back at the Europcar car park, the car was scanned again, and John got an instant text confirming there was no damage detected. He dropped his keys into the rental station before wandering home. Before they were even unpacked, John got a text saying his final invoice had been emailed. He reckons it was a great deal for a people carrier, much easier than the Eurostar. Typically, Nigel scoffed at the people carrier and electric car. He's always jetting about on business, and the car he drives has to be perfect. If he's not hiring a car from some international airport to impress his clients, he's down at his local Prestige from Europcar showroom for a soft top to take a new girlfriend out for the weekend. Nigel says the Europcar staff know him by name now. If he likes the look of a new car on the forecourt, he often pops in. He's a member of the Privilege Elite loyalty programme, as he hires from Europcar so often. So he not only gets preferential rates on Accor hotels, but great offers on some other posh hotels and boutiques too. The staff spend a lot of time helping him select the best cars for his needs, and as they know his preferences, like sat-nav and insurance, they get everything sorted in no time. He'll hire a car for a weekend to check it's just right before an important occasion like driving his CEO to the airport. Then he'll book the same model on the actual day with Airport Connect one way. Thing is, Nigel can be as fickle with his cars as his girlfriends. He's been known to book a BMW, then the sun comes out and he decides he wants a Mercedes convertible. So he just jumps on his iConnect and uses the Europcar app to change his booking. He was showing us how it works and it's really cool. Sue's not in the league of fancy convertibles, having just been made redundant from a secretarial job for the second time. She doesn't need much convincing to book a cheap weekend away to the New Forest for us all though. It'll be fun to get away together. Sue spent a whole day getting the best deals on B&Bs and a hire car, ever the bargain hunter. She found a voucher code from one of her Twitter followers, giving her 3 days car hire for the price of 2. Then she booked through Quidco and got cashback too. Her credit card also gives her cashback, so at this rate she'll get the car for nothing. The car's nothing amazing, but big enough for the 4 of us and our overnight bags. The B&B is amazing though, stunning views and a full English to die for. What a bargain! We've agreed to do it again before the end of summer. We've even set a reminder on the Europcar website so we get the same deal again. On my way back to London, I get chatting to a guy about our break. He asks me who we hired the car with, and it only turns out he's on the Europcar UK board. I tell him how amazed I am at the rate technology's moved on since I've been away, and at how popular electric cars have become, how easy it is to book a car pretty much anywhere you like, and how great the We Deliver service is for us Londoners. He tells me that in 2010, Europcar researched its customers and realised many wanted a simpler booking process, more transparent pricing and products and services that took the hassle out of car hire. With mobile technology coming on in leaps and bounds, and airlines leading the way in online check-in, it was only a matter of time before car hire firms took the lead to use these new technologies to make life easier. Even the customer service element had been vastly improved with text communication, reminder and post-rental invoices sent by email, as well as a slick 24-hour response on complaints and calls. I explained how it appeared that Europcar really understood me and my friends and had an answer to all our needs and requirements, even those we didn't know we had yet. My mobile beeped again, a message to remind me that an electric car would be delivered to me tomorrow morning for getting to the office, all ready and supplied as per my preferences. I hit reply to confirm and smiled.